Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Tiny English. I'm May, and I'm so excited to be here with you today.
And I'm Gray. It's great to see all of you again. We hope you're ready for a fun and useful English lesson.
That's right, Gray. On our channel, Tiny English, we help you learn English in a simple and enjoyable way. We talk about everyday topics so you can improve your speaking and listening skills.
Exactly. And today we have a delicious topic. It's something we all love and do every single day.
What could it be, Gray? I'm hungry just thinking about it.
Today we're going to talk about food and eating habits. We'll share what we like to eat, when we eat, and much more. Are you ready?
Let's get started.
Okay, before we start our main chat, let's learn some useful words. This will help you understand our conversation better. We have 5 words for you today.
The first word is meal. A meal is an occasion when you sit down to eat food, like breakfast, lunch, or dinner. For example, my favorite meal of the day is dinner because I can relax with my family.
Good one, May. The next word is snack. A snack is a small amount of food eaten between meals. For instance, I often have an apple as a snack in the afternoon. It's not a big meal, just something small.
Our third vocabulary item is balanced diet. A balanced diet means eating a variety of foods that give your body the nutrients it needs. So you eat vegetables, fruits, proteins, and carbohydrates. An example sentence is, "My doctor told me to have a balanced diet to stay healthy."
That's a very important one. Number 4 is cuisine. Cuisine is a style of cooking from a particular country or region. For example, Italian cuisine is famous for pasta and pizza. Or, I love Vietnamese cuisine because of its fresh flavors.
And our final word for today is craving. A craving is a very strong desire or want for a specific type of food. For example, last night I had a strong craving for chocolate ice cream. What do you usually have cravings for, Gray?
Definitely pizza. Always pizza. So, to review, we have meal, snack, balanced diet, cuisine, and craving. Try to listen for these words in our conversation.
All right, now that we know our key vocabulary, let's jump into our main conversation. Gray, let's start with the first meal of the day. What do you usually have for breakfast?
Breakfast is so important for me. I can't start my day without it. Usually, I have something quite simple. I like to have a bowl of oatmeal with some fruit, like bananas or berries. Sometimes, if I have more time, I'll make scrambled eggs with toast.
Oh, that sounds very healthy. A good, balanced start to the day. For me, it's a bit different. I'm often in a hurry in the morning, so I usually just have a piece of toast with avocado or maybe a yogurt. It's quick and easy.
Quick and easy is good for busy mornings. Do you drink coffee or tea?
I'm a tea person. I love a cup of green tea in the morning. It helps me wake up. What about you? Are you a coffee drinker?
Absolutely. I need my coffee. 1 big cup of black coffee. No sugar, no milk. Just strong black coffee. It's my morning ritual. A ritual is a series of actions that you do regularly in the same way.
Wow, strong black coffee. You're brave. So what about lunch? Is it a big meal for you?
Lunch is usually my biggest meal of the day. I try to have a proper cooked meal. Often, it's something like grilled chicken with rice and a big salad. I find that if I have a good lunch, I have more energy for the rest of the afternoon. What's your lunch like?
My lunch is usually lighter. I often have a big salad with some grilled fish or tofu. Or sometimes I'll have a sandwich. I don't like to eat too much in the middle of the day because it can make me feel sleepy.
That makes sense. They call that a food coma. So, you prefer a light lunch. What about you, our viewers? Do you prefer a big lunch or a light lunch? Let us know in the comments.
Yes, please do. Now, let's talk about the final meal of the day, dinner. What does a typical dinner look like for you, Gray?
Dinner for me is usually smaller than lunch. Since I had a big lunch, I don't need a huge dinner. I might have some soup or maybe just some leftovers from lunch. Leftovers are the food that was not eaten from a previous meal. It's a great way to not waste food.
That's a great habit. I hate wasting food. For me, dinner is the meal I share with my family. So we often cook together. We might make a pasta dish or a stir-fry with lots of vegetables. A stir-fry is a cooking method where you cook food quickly in a very hot pan with a little oil.
Cooking together sounds so nice. It's a great way to connect with family. Do you enjoy cooking, May?
I do. I find it very relaxing. I like experimenting with new recipes. Last week, I tried to make homemade pizza. It was fun, but it wasn't as good as a restaurant pizza.
Practice makes perfect. I enjoy cooking too, but I'm not very adventurous. I stick to the things I know how to make well. My specialty is spaghetti bolognese. It's simple but always delicious.
Spaghetti bolognese is a classic. I love Italian cuisine. The flavors are so comforting. What are some of your favorite cuisines, Gray?
Oh, that's a tough question. I love food from all over the world. Italian is definitely one of my favorites. I also really love Mexican food, like tacos and burritos. The combination of spicy and fresh flavors is amazing. And Japanese cuisine is fantastic too. I love sushi and ramen.
I agree. Japanese cuisine is wonderful. The food is always so beautiful and delicate. My personal favorite is Vietnamese cuisine. I might be a little biased because it's my heritage, but I love the fresh herbs, the balance of sweet, sour, and salty. A bowl of pho is like a hug in a bowl.
I love pho. It's so delicious and healthy. You're making me hungry again, May.
Me too. This topic is dangerous. It just makes you want to eat. Let's talk about something else related to eating habits. What about snacks? Are you a snacker?
Yes, I am. I definitely need a snack in the afternoon, around 3 or 4 p.m. It helps me get through the rest of the workday. My go-to snack is usually a handful of nuts, like almonds or walnuts, or maybe some fruit.
Those are healthy choices. I'm a snacker too, but my snacks are not always so healthy. I have a sweet tooth. A sweet tooth means you really like sweet foods.
Ah, so you're the one who gets cravings for sweet things.
Exactly. I often crave chocolate or a cookie in the afternoon. I try to be good and have fruit, but sometimes the craving for chocolate is just too strong.
I understand that completely. My weakness is potato chips, especially salt and vinegar flavor. If I open a bag, I can't stop.
I know that feeling. It's all about balance, right? It's okay to have unhealthy snacks sometimes, as long as you're also eating a balanced diet overall.
That's the key. It's about moderation. Moderation means not having too much of something. So, a little bit of chocolate or a few chips is fine. A whole family-sized bag, maybe not so much.
What about our viewers? What are your favorite snacks? Are they healthy or unhealthy? Don't be shy, you can tell us.
Let's move on to a different aspect. Eating out versus cooking at home. Which do you prefer, May?
That's a great question. I think I prefer a mix of both. I love cooking at home because I can control the ingredients. I know exactly what's in my food. It's healthier and usually cheaper. But I also love eating out. It's a nice treat. You can try new dishes without having to do any of the cooking or cleaning.
I feel the same way. I probably cook at home about 5 nights a week. Then on the weekends, Friday or Saturday night, I like to go to a restaurant or order takeout. It feels special. It's a good way to relax after a long week.
Okay, so what's the best meal you've ever had in a restaurant?
Oh wow, that's a hard question. Let me think. A few years ago, I was traveling in Spain and I had this amazing seafood paella.
Paella is a famous Spanish rice dish. It was cooked in a huge pan and it was full of fresh shrimp, mussels, and clams. The flavor of the sea was incredible. I still dream about that meal.
That sounds absolutely incredible. Traveling is a great way to discover new food. For me, the best meal was probably in a small, family-run restaurant in Hanoi, Vietnam. I had bun cha. It's grilled pork with rice noodles and a dipping sauce. It was so simple, but the flavors were perfectly balanced. The atmosphere of the place was also very special.
Food is so connected to memory and experience, isn't it? A great meal is not just about the taste. It's also about the place, the people you're with, and the feeling.
So true. Thinking about food from our childhood is also very interesting. Is there any food that reminds you of when you were a kid?
Oh, definitely. My grandmother's apple pie. She used to make it every Sunday. The whole house would smell of cinnamon and apples. It was the best apple pie in the world. Whenever I smell cinnamon now, it reminds me of her.
That's such a sweet memory. For me, it's a type of sweet soup called che. My mom used to make it on hot summer days. It's made with beans, jelly, and coconut milk. It was so refreshing and delicious. It's a taste of my childhood.
It's funny how our eating habits change over time. When I was a kid, I was a very picky eater. A picky eater is someone who doesn't like to try new foods and only eats a few things.
Really? What kind of things did you not eat?
I hated vegetables. All of them. Especially broccoli and spinach. My parents had to be very creative to make me eat them. Now I love vegetables. I eat them every day.
That's a big change. I was the opposite. I would eat almost anything. But when I was a child, I didn't like spicy food at all. Now I love a little bit of spice in my meals. It adds so much flavor.
It's part of growing up, I guess. Our tastes develop and change. Are there any foods you still don't like?
I'm not a big fan of olives. I've tried them many times, but I just can't get used to the taste. What about you? Is there anything you won't eat?
I will try almost anything once, but I really don't like durian. I know it's very popular in some parts of Asia, but the smell is too strong for me.
Durian is very divisive. Divisive means it causes a lot of disagreement. People either love it or hate it. There's no in between. I actually like it.
You're a brave woman, May. So, we've talked about our meals, snacks, cooking, and preferences. Let's think about healthy eating. How important is it for you to eat healthy?
It's very important to me. I try to follow a balanced diet most of the time. I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. I try to limit sugar and processed foods. Processed foods are foods that have been changed in some way, often with added chemicals, fat, sugar, or salt. For example, packaged cookies or chips.
I agree. I feel much better when I eat healthy. I have more energy and my mind feels clearer. But I also believe in balance, like we said. I don't think you should be too strict. If you want to have a piece of cake at a birthday party, you should have it and enjoy it.
Exactly. It's not about being perfect, it's about creating good habits. For example, I try to drink a lot of water throughout the day. It's a simple habit, but it makes a big difference to how I feel.
That's a great tip. Staying hydrated is so important. I try to do that too. Another habit I have is trying not to eat too late at night. I feel I sleep better if I have dinner a few hours before going to bed.
Me too. I usually try to finish dinner by 7:30 p.m. It helps with digestion. Digestion is the process of your body breaking down food. So, what do you think is the biggest challenge for people trying to eat healthy today?
I think one of the biggest challenges is time. People are so busy. It's often easier and faster to grab fast food or a processed snack than it is to prepare a healthy meal from scratch. From scratch means from the beginning, using basic ingredients.
That's a very good point. Convenience is a big factor. Another challenge might be information. There is so much advice about what is healthy and what is not, it can be very confusing for people.
One day they say coffee is bad for you, the next day they say it's good for you.
That is so true. The best thing is probably to listen to your own body and focus on the basics. Eat lots of real whole foods like vegetables, fruits, and lean proteins. And enjoy your food.
I couldn't agree more. Enjoying your food is part of a healthy relationship with it. Food should be a source of pleasure and nourishment, not stress.
Well said, May. This has been a really great conversation. I've learned a lot about your eating habits.
Me too, Gray, and I hope our viewers have enjoyed it and learned some new English words and phrases to talk about their own food habits.
All right, everyone, that's almost all the time we have for today. Let's do a quick recap. We talked all about food and eating habits.
Yes, we discussed what we eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We also talked about our snacking habits, our favorite cuisines, and the difference between cooking at home and eating out.
We also learned some great vocabulary words: meal, snack, balanced diet, cuisine, and craving. Try to use them this week.
Now it's your turn. We would love to hear from you. In the comments below, please tell us, what is your favorite food and what is a typical dinner for you? We are really curious to know.
Your comments help you practice your English, and they help us get to know our wonderful community. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. The most important thing is to try.
If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give us a thumbs up. It really helps our channel grow. And don't forget to subscribe to Tiny English and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next video.
Thank you so much for joining us today. It was a pleasure talking about food with all of you.
Yes, thank you. Until next time, keep practicing and stay curious. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye for now.